Started. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Make a Shift class. My name is Angela Lehman, and I am one of the co-founders of Living Well Now, which is a movement of families out of Peoria, Arizona, that are just humbly committed to helping people access healthier lifestyles. So if you are wanting to shift towards a lower tox lifestyle, or you need some simple, effective tools for your home, your health, and your life, you're in the right place. We're going to go through one of our newest and most simplest bundles, kits, if you will, from Young Living. It's called the Make a Shift Essential Solutions Kit. And hopefully tonight's information will help you get started on making an educated decision about how to create an account, become a member, a customer, and shop your little heart out over at youngliving.com. So let me share my screen and get this going for you. All right, so this is our presentation. Now I just have to figure out how to bump me up there. Okay. And we're going to admit a new member. Okay. Present. All right. Welcome, welcome. Our goal tonight is to give you the information and tools that you need to create the healthy, happy lifestyle that you crave. We all have so much on our plates these days. So having easy to use, effective products in our daily routines is crucial. It's also very attainable. So that you get to know me a little bit. This was a company that we started ordering from in 2006, 2007. So we've been with the company almost 17 years. We're very, very thrilled with the results that we've had. We feel very confident in the products and their quality. We're going to tell you a little bit about that as we go through tonight's event. So make a shift with us toward a holistic view of our health, towards truly healthy, clean homes, toward creating cozy, calm spaces, toward natural, effective tools for energy, vitality, and overall wellness. Welcome to the Make a Shift class. Let's go ahead and dive in. As the gatekeepers in our homes, we have such a great opportunity to bring in healthy products and create good habits for ourselves and our families. But sometimes that can feel overwhelming. What supplements do you really need? What's up with that grocery store lavender that I see on the sales shelf? Is that natural cleaner really natural, or has it been greenwashed? What is safe to use around my pets or my kids? Where do I even start? Well, take a deep breath, literally. We got you. It doesn't have to be overwhelming or budget breaking. It's as simple as making a shift and then another shift and then another one. One small step plus consistency equals impactful results. So one shift here leads to another shift there, and pretty soon you have tools in your toolbox for your daily wellness needs, for a truly clean home, for handling the bumps in the road, and for having fun and savoring each and every season. Sit back, take a breath, get ready for some easy ways that you can take small steps towards a healthier, better lifestyle just by making this first decision. A lot of times our brains think in a black and white scenario. If we have natural options, we can't use conventional ones. And while our goal is to have as low tox of a lifestyle as possible, we also still live in the real world. Sometimes it just takes a small shift in our thinking to get us where we want to be. Fevers, for example. Did you know that a fever is a natural response of the body when it comes into contact with something that it needs to fight off? A fever in your body means your body is doing its thing to kill off whatever is making you feel bad. Does that mean we immediately run to grab something to lower the temp? Not usually, but it also means we don't totally ignore it either. Did you know that applying lemon and peppermint to the feet and spine can be really soothing in the presence of a high temperature? This makes you comfortable while allowing the body to do what it was created to do. That was one of the reasons I first got started with Young Living, as I had a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old at the time. And I knew, while I knew in my mama heart that 99 and 100-degree temperatures were somewhat normal, it was really hard to see them feeling and looking so kind of out of their normal energetic selves. So being able to apply an essential oil to the bottoms of my kids' feet during those ages, or diluted on their spines, that felt empowering to me as a mom. And I started to look at our health and our lives with a more holistic perspective. Our bodies work as a whole. Our lives work as a whole. Each part is dependent on the others, and each part affects the others. Our bodies have an innate design that we can support and encourage with simple daily tools. Our lives are an interplay of mental, physical, and emotional health, each one affecting the other, and each one an area where we can create nourishing routines that spill over into the other areas. So let's shift our focus to a holistic view of our lives and health so we can move towards something better, something richer in all areas. So this is going to be a little bit sciencey. So if you're a science person, we're not going to go crazy science. And if you're not a science person at all, don't worry. We'll make it simple. Essential oils are truly fascinating. They are a way to harness the incredible power of nature. Essential oils are the aromatic compounds naturally found in plants, shrubs, flowers, roots, leaves, stems, and other parts of the plant. The power of an essential oil lies in its individual constituents and the synergy between those constituents, the individual compounds, and pieces of the plant's innate systems. Some examples of aromatic constituents of essential oils include terpenes, monoterpenes, and phenols. These are just chemistry words to describe the physical structure of each constituent. What's important here is that essential oils have a predominantly ring-like structure that is lipid soluble. So you see that phrase on your screen in front of you, lipid soluble. This is hugely important because it allows essential oils to penetrate cell membranes and travel easily throughout the blood and tissues. Each cell in the body is surrounded by a lipid membrane, which is good because we don't want to allow just anything inside the cell. However, it can be difficult to reach problem areas, and a lot of money goes toward creating solutions to this. Oils are the perfect design: small, ringed structure, and lipid soluble. Studies over the last decades found that rosemary, for instance, may enhance alertness and combat candida. Orange and lemon demonstrate tumor suppressing effects, and thyme can wash bacteria from produce. Studies like this are plentiful on PubMed. You can go there and do some of your own research. That's pubmed.gov. There is also the smell-emotion connection to consider. This is one of my personal favorite parts. The connection starts in the limbic system, often referred to as the emotional brain. This portion of the brain contains the hippocampus, amygdala, hypothalamus, and thalamus. It handles emotional response, anger, fear, libido, hormone function, behavior, motivation, long and short-term memory, sleep patterns, reproduction, and also our sense of smell. Because of this, our emotions can affect so many things in our lives. When you breathe in an essential oil, molecules enter the limbic system and elicit an emotional response. The exact details of how smells impact emotions are difficult to define, but we do know that smell absolutely does elicit an emotional response. Just think about the last time you smelled something totally stinky, like my teenagers' stinky, sweaty soccer cleats. The best part, we can all use these things to our advantage and curate a toolbox of natural solutions for all of our needs, including a couple drops of purification oil on a cotton ball sprinkled into those stinky soccer cleats. So enter the Make a Shift with Essential Oils, with Essential Solutions kit. This is a super easy button. It's curated to include some of the most popular products for replacing harsh chemicals, freshening your home, and enhancing your daily wellness routine. It's a great first step toward a more natural, holistic, lifestyle. So the Make a Shift Essential Solutions Kit comes with everything you need to take that next step. Whether you're wanting to make your home smell amazing without using fragrance, shift to a greener, more natural cleaning routine, or find natural solutions for your daily health needs, this kit has something to help you achieve those goals. So it includes, and we're going to go through these each at a time, Thieves Essential Oil, Purification, Blend, Lavender and Peppermint, both singles, a Deep Relief Roll-On, and a Stress Away Roll-On. Plus, it comes with a Fresh Start diffuser. These favorites are a simple way to make the shift toward a healthier lifestyle. Let's start with the Deep Relief. And I'm just going to open up my camera so that you can see real quickly. I actually have the kit here with me. It comes really simply packaged in one box with all the oils, kind of a small box. The diffuser, so if you have your kit, you're going to want to break it open. On top are your oils in the 5 ml containers, and we'll go through these in just a second. Woo! And then underneath is where you'll find the roll-ons. So if you're new to the kit and are just getting it open, look for your roll-ons on the second layer. All right, so we're going to start with the Deep Relief. So let me get my video back. Okay, so Deep Relief roll-on are these pre-diluted roll-on options. It's super easy to just open them and go. They're very easy to use and very effective. This is actually one of the favorites of many people who are looking for a quick solution to sore and stressed out muscles. So it is one of the most popular blends and will be your new tension melting best friend. So for example, the pre-diluted blend combines peppermint, wintergreen, copaiba, clove, and fir essential oils, plus more that provide a icy cool relief wherever you need it. So yesterday I had mine with me in my hiking pack when I was up on a mountain, and I noticed that my knee was kind of bothering me. So I just took it out of my hiking pack, didn't have to stop, uncapped it. It has a little roller ball on the top of it, and I just rubbed it around the parts of my knee that needed support. This meant I could ditch the store-bought creams and grab my Deep Relief roll-on. I felt relief right away in my knee joint. I have also used it to apply on my temples, the back of my neck and shoulders, and gently massage it in to relieve stress and tension. You can also see there on the screen in front of you that you can also apply it to fatigued muscles after standing or walking or physical activity. A lot of people who work at computers find that it's a great one to use in the afternoon. Plus the peppermint is super invigorating and uplifting. Next, let's talk about the Stress Away roll-on. We call this beachy blend a vacation in a bottle because it gives us a moment of zen whenever we or someone we love need it. Stress Away combines copaiba, lime, cedarwood, vanilla, ocotea, and lavender essential oils for the ultimate relaxing blend. The easy-to-use roll-on smells lovely and calming, and it makes a great addition to DIY body butter, bath salts, and more. We also love it for calming little ones. And I'll tell you a quick trick of the trade. When I was teaching in the public school, I would actually carry my Stress Away blend in my pocket, and then I would apply it to teachers that I was going to see during the afternoon or morning. And just by them wearing it on their wrists, it impacted the kids in their classroom because they were able to breathe in that really kind of calming, beachy sort of scent. So you can use it on your chest and feet before bedtime. Sometimes people use it as a daily perfume. It's very well-rounded and relaxing. Most people really enjoy it. The vanilla is very soft. So if you're looking for that cozy way to sort of shift your stress, try the Stress Away roll-on. And remember that both Stress Away and Deep Relief are pre-diluted for direct topical application. So do know that you don't need to dilute them any further. Next is the Thieves blend. Now, Thieves was my #1 go-to oil, especially when my kids were not feeling well. This afternoon, I was diffusing it in our home because the boys have been going to school and are building their immune systems back after the summer. I have loved Thieves for its awesome good stuff for our health and our homes. We also have the option not just to diffuse, but to also ingest some of our essential oils. We know that because Young Living has the highest standard when it comes to quality. So you can be assured that there are only oils of these particular plants in the blend. You don't have to question if something has been added that is not good for you. So ingesting essential oils is like having herbal remedies right at our fingertips, but without a huge capsule that the herbs tend to come in. This is because herbs are dried plant matter, so it takes a lot of it to get the response that we need, and we really don't need a lot of Thieves. Two of our favorite oils for ingesting are Thieves and peppermint. So Thieves provides immune support, as you see there on the screen in front of you. This powerful blend of immune boosting oils works with the body's natural defense systems, making it one we reach for just about every day. Thieves is a combination of cinnamon bark, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and lemon essential oils that smells amazing, kicks the germs to the curb at the same time. Some simple ways to use this blend. You might want to write these down. #1, add a drop or two to an empty capsule, add a little bit of olive or coconut oil, and you can take it as a daily supplement. You can also dilute Thieves, 1 part Thieves to 4 part carrier oil, and apply to the spine or over the lymph nodes or to the bottoms of the feet. Guys, my main go-to, and I've never had an issue, is applying it to the bottoms of my feet. And then you can also add a drop to a spoonful of honey. This is my go-to when I've been talking too much during a day, or I find that my throat is impacted by something. I just put a drop in a spoonful of honey with some peppermint and lemon. You can also pour warm water over that honey and make it into a tea, but I like to just kind of eat it off the honey like that. You can also add a drop or two to your coffee grounds before you brew them, or mix it into your favorite latte recipe. Definitely, you want to diffuse this one. Studies have shown that the Thieves blend can blast 96% of airborne germs. So paired with peppermint for a pick-me-up, or with lavender for a bedtime blend that supports the immune system. So these are great ways to use Thieves. Plus, it just smells good. Who wouldn't love a little cinnamon bark and clove on a cool September morning, not in Arizona? All right, so the sweet, icy, soothing, cool feeling of peppermint. This crisp oil can be diffused to create a focused environment for work or study, or it can be applied topically to soothe and cool muscles following activity. I will also say that last one that's on there may support healthy bowel function when taken internally. I also have been known, and the one that says enhances healthy gut function. I actually just gave my husband 2 drops of peppermint this afternoon after he ate something that didn't agree with him. We just put 2 drops in his palm and he rubbed it around his belly button area while he was lying down to create a healing and healthy gut function. You can also, it is used as a digestive system powerhouse. Think about all the products on the aisle at the pharmacy that are for your upset stomach. This one's mint flavored. Those are mint flavored, and this one, and that's because there's a good reason for that. Peppermint has long been known for its soothing abilities, from tension to sore muscles to digestion. So you can add it to a capsule like we talked about earlier. You can diffuse it to create that focused environment. You can sprinkle a few drops in your shower as it's steaming in the morning, or you can just apply it to your neck or shoulders. I will warn you, it's very strong. So I let one of the soccer players use it this weekend, and I warned him before I put it in his hands. I said, you're going to want to close your eyes because it's really strong and it'll make your eyes water. And some people have even said, test me on this, but some people have even said when they apply it to their temples temples or to the bottoms of their feet, that eventually they can taste it in their mouths. That's because the peppermint, that whole lipid soluble thing, peppermint is going throughout your body very, very quickly. So try that, see what you think, but just be mindful, you don't want to put it in your eyes. One quick safety tip, if peppermint does get in your eyes, don't rinse it out with water. You want to rinse it out with a carrier oil, like olive oil or coconut oil, to just clarify. And I'll check questions at the end if they didn't get answered in the chat. I think just about everyone loves the feeling of a cozy candle in the fall, or the fresh, crisp scent of an air freshener in the spring. It makes us feel comfortable in our spaces and cleanses the air around us. Scent is also a huge part of feeling safe, calm, focused, and relaxed, and we are able to achieve both of these things with diffusing. Diffusing is actually a wonderful health habit. Not only does it give your entire space the feeling you desire, you get all the benefits of inhaling the pure essential oils you are diffusing: immune support, respiratory, soothing, calming, and relaxing, focus and attention, win, 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 all the way around. There's no shortage of options for creating delicious supportive diffuser blends, but two of our favorite oils for diffusing are lavender and purification. So lavender essential oil is the OG, the original, when it comes to aromatherapy, and for very good reason. Lavender is calming, relaxing, and tranquil. It is one that I reach for at bedtime. It sits by my diffuser at my bedside. It's a great one to put in the diffuser. It's a good one to apply to some Epsom salts in a relaxing bath or foot soak. It may be a good one to diffuse when our airways need calming due to air quality issues. This is one that when my husband's eyes get sort of swollen and red from blooming trees and flowers outdoors, I have him put just 1 or 2 drops in his palm, rub it together, and then he cups his hands over his eyes and blinks rapidly. And just the vapor of the lavender, then it's not putting lavender in his eyes, but just that vapor of the smell actually creates a barrier in his eyes from being impacted by those plants. Isn't it interesting? It's also considered the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. So you can see all of these suggestions that are on the screen in front of you. But just so you know, it has lots of skincare benefits, from beauty routines to first aid needs, including cleansing and soothing minor skin irritations when you apply it topically. So it's a fantastic option to use when you don't know which oil to grab. Lavender is probably going to be your go-to. Last but not least is purification. Now, purification is a diffuser BFF, and I actually mix the purification and the stress away blend after a friend of mine told me it was one of her favorite things to diffuse because it's fresh and clean and also sweet and calm. But this one by itself is awesome for just cleansing the air. It's a great way to help our home smell fresh and clean, even when they aren't. It's very crisp and fresh. Lemongrass, it's made of lemongrass, rosemary, lavender, citronella, myrtle, and tea tree. So it's a blend that has a lot of really stringent oils in it, but surprisingly, this one is super clean smelling. You're not trying to eliminate the odor, or I'm sorry, you're not trying to just mask the odor, you're trying to eliminate it. And that's what purification is really good for. So you can add purification to your wool dryer balls to give your laundry a bright smelling boost. You can drop purification directly into areas that need some freshening. I'll never forget, a friend of mine said her kid threw up in the back seat of their family car, and she just could not, after scrubbing and cleaning, could not get the smell out. So she used some purification just straight up on the carpet. It didn't hurt the carpet, but man, she said it smelled so much better and really got rid of that unwanted odor. If you can just picture what that must have been like. You can also use purification to support healthy airways. If you mix a few drops with coconut oil, you can rub it on the chest, neck, and back. You can also apply it topically to calm everyday skin irritations. It's also a good one if you find, especially with small children, that their ears or their eyes seem to be attracting just being less kind of below the wellness line. I just take a drop of purification on my fingertip and I just encircle my eye or encircle my ear if I'm having particular issues there. as well. So last but not least, again, I'll put this up in a second. I just want to show you, I'm going to stop share for a second. Just wanted to show you the Fresh Start diffuser. If you see this here, I know we might have some new people on tonight, so I want to be clear that this is a cover that goes on the Fresh Start diffuser. It also took me a minute, if this is the first time you're opening your kit, the plug is inside. So when I went to get it out of the box, I was kind of concerned. I was like, they forgot the plug, but it's tucked inside the diffuser. So let your customers know that as well. You're going to fill the base of the diffuser up with water to this. It's kind of there's a max line on the side that's printed on the side. And then you put the centerpiece back in, and then put the cover on, and then you can turn it on. There's settings here. There's a little note inside your kit that has a QR code. If you need further directions, you can look up the directions on the website, but you can also adjust. This is a light underneath here, so you can adjust that light as well. So hopefully, if you haven't set up your diffuser yet, you can do that tonight, because I tell you, a drop of lavender before you go to bed, and it doesn't take a whole lot to diffuse, maybe 2 to 3 drops when you're first getting started. I think you'll find it to be really powerful and maybe a little bit strong, but back it off as much as you choose to. I never waste diffuser water, so if it's too strong the first night, pour it into a Pyrex, a glass measuring cup, and then the next night add it again to just water and help yourself get used to it. But it's our #1 thing that we do. In fact, if you look behind me, you can see I've got a diffuser up on my shelf there. That's called the Mini Aria. I don't think it's available right now, but it's one of my favorites because it has a little remote control I can use to clean it up. All right, so that's the diffuser. So let me just run through how to get started as we wrap up tonight. Thanks so much for being on. All right, so these are a couple diffuser blends that you can use. You might choose lemon cookies and use drops of, and again, these are suggested drops, but these are not prescribed. So if you choose 3 lemon and 3 peppermint, that may be enough for the room that you're diffusing in, especially if you have kids or pets or people who would be sensitive to smell. You really want to start lightly and then increase as you choose. Spring Breeze with thieves, lavender, and peppermint is another blend you could use in your diffuser. Fresh Linens with lavender and purification, or the Be Well blend, which would support a body's healthy immune system. So just a note, the problem with that grocery store essential oil, because you might be saying, all right, great, I've seen lavender and peppermint. I know there's a knockoff Thieves I can find. Surely tea tree is available. And yes, essential oils are everywhere these days, but that doesn't mean that all the oils you see around are created equally. In fact, if you have tried oils before but didn't get the results that you wanted, it was likely because you were using poor quality oils. And if it was a Young Living oil, you may have just needed to use it more frequently and consistently, or reached out to the person who invited you for some more education. We're really, really good about that on our team. Did you know that the essential oil industry is not regulated? So companies will label bottles with claims of being pure, even if they contain synthetics, additives, or fragrances. So they may see pure essential oil on them, but they may not actually be pure. So unless you know the farmer or the creator of that essential oil, don't trust what you read. Chemicals used to extract an oil becomes bound to the oil itself, and then they don't have to even be listed on the ingredient list. That's very alarming. And this is one of the reasons we love and use only Young Living. It's a company dedicated to purity and purpose. In a world of bottom lines and investor-driven quotas, this family-owned, farm-driven group of people simply want to create the very best sustainable oils and products for the people you care about the most. Products that will bring you thriving physical, mental, and emotional health, products that will be convenient and easy for you to incorporate into your busy day, products that are backed by proven science and experiential evidence that will never sacrifice quality for any reason. So you can take a picture of this if you're questioning or wonder more about Young Living. You can actually go to a website called seedtoseal.com, and there you will find more descriptions of these 3 pillars: sourcing, science, and standards, that will allow you to fully look at where the products come from and why we feel so confident. We also recommend making it a goal to visit one of Young Living's worldwide farms. A lot of us were just in Salt Lake City and Mona, Utah for the Young Living Grand Convention. Next year, we're celebrating 30 years being in business. And so people were allowed to come to the farm, not just come, but be in the lavender fields, take photos, smell the lavender, buy seed. It's just a really beautiful, open this full disclosure company. And we know that you loving your results is their goal. And so if you're ready to begin and you haven't gotten an account started yet, you're going to want to go to youngliving.com. Please ask the person who invited you to this call tonight for their phone number or their referral ID or their name so that you can add them in as your referral. That's going to help you make the smartest decision, or because then you'll be with somebody who can guide you along sort of the path to this low tox lifestyle. You can unlock that 24% discount by purchasing the Make a Shift kit. So it totals at 112 PV, but you can get 10% off of that, bringing that kit to 100 PV. It's also recommended that you add this kit to loyalty rewards. That just means that you're going to get a free orange oil this month. And it means that if you order $50 next month, you're going to receive a second free diffuser. So it's a great benefit to sign up with your first order on loyalty rewards. And then if you think you may want to earn a commission later, go ahead and just become a brand partner by grabbing a business essentials kit before you check out. It's just $1, and then you can start sharing and earning those commissions. So again, a little word about loyalty rewards. If you like making life simpler, saving money, getting free products and a good discount, then this is for you. You're going to order your Young Living favorites via the loyalty rewards program so you can earn reward points, gain access to exclusive oils, save money, and have it all show up on your doorstep. Hello, easy button. So you can definitely add this kit kit to your first order to qualify for all of those things. Just make sure you know who invited you, and then connect with the person one-on-one so that they can add you to our groups. Just a word on our upcoming events as we wrap up our time together tonight. It is September. That means here locally in Peoria, Arizona, we are going to have a dessert event next Wednesday at 6:30 right here at this house. Then on the following week, we're having a class at Rio Vista called The Vibrant Woman. So we're really looking forward to that and teaching all about women's health and living a thriving lifestyle. And then the 23rd, we're having an event at my brother and sister-in-law's house in Waddell, Arizona. And we have another event coming up just like this one on Thursday, the 21st, I think is the date of that one. But I'm really glad that you were able to join tonight. I hope you learned something new. If you need to connect with someone, this is awesome. Yay. If you need to connect with somebody beyond this call tonight, please reach out to us at Living Well Now so we can make sure you're in our educational groups if you're part of our team. We never want anybody to let their oils sit on a shelf. So I'm really glad that you came tonight, especially if you're brand new and you're like, I haven't opened those little bottles yet. I bought them last month, but I don't know what to do with them. Hopefully tonight you've gotten some great ideas about helping yourselves create that healthier lifestyle without having to go and search through a ton of information. We're here to break it down and make it simple. Thanks for joining me tonight. I'm going to go ahead and end our live stream and our recording.